Welcome to Super Bowl or Bust. It's a mix between a rebuild mode I used to do in MLB called like Road to the World Series or something like that. And we're going to be starting with the Kansas City Chiefs. The purpose of this video is to either trade young players for vets, upgrade the overall team. As you can see, the Chiefs are an overall 77, 83 offense, 73 defense. The goal is to use every single draft pick we can, improve the team, and we have 1 year to try to win the Super Bowl. It's either going to be a success or a failure. There is no 3-year process. There is no NFL draft. So what this is basically from preseason week 1, because we're going to try to do this with every single team before preseason week 2 is over, or at least record every single one before then, and then we'll upload them slowly. We will do the one where we do a multi-year rebuild as well, but we're going to be doing the Super Bowl or Bust series first. So we're going to be choosing Kansas City Chiefs, and I just wanted to stay at this screen for a second so you can see 77 overall, 83 offense, 73 defense. Our goal is to improve that and win the Super Bowl. Anyway, guys, let's get into it. Now, what can we do? We got 72 players. One thing I thought about was just send into the regular season and then making trades, but I want all of our new players to be able to adjust to the team before the regular season. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the trades now, and maybe with the extended rosters we can actually pick someone up. As you can see, we got 51 million in cap. Center, strong safety. What we're going to do is we're going to sign Eric Berry.
This is the player card. Here you can see your player's strengths and weaknesses.
Shut up. We'll sign Eric Berry. We'll move him over to free safety if we have to. We need a center as well. Is there any decent center on the market right now? John Sullivan, $3 million. We'll do that. And then, with our last roster spot, we'll have to sign a left outside linebacker for free agency. You know what? We'll sign Nick Perry, move him over to left outside linebacker. So let's go to our roster. Let's move those two. We got Barry at strong safety. Edit player. Will he take a big hit? Probably. Honestly, probably. He was an 86 strong safety. Now moving him to free safety, he's still an 86. Okay, right outside linebacker, Nick Perry. Move him over to left outside linebacker. And how does that work for us? 89. And then if you look at our center position, definitely a lot better. Okay, but we still need to improve the team through trades. But we did already improve the team quite a bit if safety set, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so we don't need to add much to that. So a second and next year's 5th may do it. Okay. A second and next year's 4th. Oh, they're getting picky. Second and next year's 3rd. It was... Spain would be an amazing get, but even if I offered them first-round picks, I don't think they'd take it. This might be the one kind of player that I'd be like, hey, I'll give you 2 first-round picks for. Browns are interested as well. They need cap space, so it's possible maybe they give us a corner. Will you give us Mitchell? Okay, the trade offer was accepted. And that greatly helps our cornerback on safety. You know, I would honestly probably take Matthias Fairley. He's a scheme fit, which is good. He's a little bit better than Sorensen. So okay. We are finally done. We traded every single draft pick. We improved, as you can see. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, shut up. Go back. As you can see, we improved overall. We were 77 overall, or 77 overall, I believe, before, but we are now 79 defense and 87 offense. So we improved, I think, a decent amount. We're still going to sign some people in free agency like we did already. And as you can see here, some of the notable acquisitions of our team, I believe, is, as you can see, these are our starters. We got Cody Lattimore from the Giants as a little wide receiver depth, because injuries are very common in this game. So having some depth is important. Defense is where it made a big difference. We got Fairley, and we got Evans here. We got Hitchens, Foster as our starting middle linebacker now. We got Nick Perry as our starting left outside linebacker, and Whitehead as a little backup. We got some nice people on the line. We got some, well, none of those guys are really new. We got Ogba, which is nice. We got Mills at corner from the Eagles, which is important because we got Breland as well, which is important because our cornerback depth does not look the greatest, so it's impossible to really. We're gonna generate best lineup. Make sure it should be the same, basically the same. As you can see, 82-79. Special teams. Is there any way we could improve how the team looks in special teams? If Colquitt was our kicker, he'd be an 82 overall, which just sounds weird. Long snapper, we got our best long snapper available. Kickoff specialist. Now, this one's tough. The return men. Now, this is something I've noticed. Return men can get injured quite easily. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Hardman. We're going to move Hill out of return to return responsibilities. And we're going to move Smith as like secondary. And we're going to have Pringle and Hardman handle the returns. Is that a big deal? Kind of, because I honestly don't want to have him hurt. We're going to send him to the regular season. Send him up ahead. Let's see how it goes. Send him up ahead. We did all that work. 83 overall now. If there's any way to improve our team slowly, we'll look at it. We got LeGarrette Blunt. Well, who are the quarterbacks that are available? Brock Osweiler. Can I sign him though? Okay. That means I have to cut somebody, right? I don't have to. What? How do I not have to cut him? Why did I sign him? In case Mahomes gets hurt. That is honestly a big part of why I do things in this game, you know? I don't want people getting hurt, man. Yeah, we had really no other no other quarterback at all. If we go to our practice squad, we have two quarterbacks. We needed one badly, and it's Osweiler, which sucks. One thing we will check before we start simulating is see if we have any injured players already, and see if that helps. We have Carlos Hyde with a quad tear out for 4 weeks. So we'll see also, real quick, our roster, see how the players that we have acquired are stacking up, just to give them a little bit more attention. Actually, we're going to have to go to the depth chart page. It's a little bit easier to see them that way, just because that's how I traded for them. So, like, mentally, it's easier for me to see them. So I do. Oh my fucking god! Okay. Okay, Lattimore didn't look like he improved much at all. Oh my fucking... Are you shitting me, man? Okay. Defense didn't really improve much at all overall, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. We got a decent amount of scheme fits, and it should be good. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna advance to mid-season, and hopefully we are 5-3. Okay. Biggest thing would be to check the injury report real quick. We won't check any major statistical categories until the end of the season. Tyreek Hill has a partial PCL tear and is out for 7 weeks. Fucking seriously? You know, it's in the playoffs. Let's go. We lost Tyreek Hill for the year. We could have turned injuries off. We could have. That really would. What? (13-3). We went 8-0 for the second half of the season. That is absolutely incredible. Holy shit. 13-3, which was our initial prediction less ago. Rashad Breeland. All these auditions are slowly proving like they are freaking worth it. I like it. The Chiefs are already a pretty stacked roster when it comes to Madden, and holy shit. Talk about upgrades. We might actually be in position to win the Super Bowl in our first ever video. We want him to be accurate. He's a kicker. I don't want you missing to the left or the right in the playoffs, you son of a bitch. Eric Berry, which is nice. The only crappy thing is, I know with all those players we traded for, they're probably mostly last year contract players. So, signing them is probably not going to be possible. Okay, we did say we would check out the stats or whatever. Mahomes ranked 19th in the NFL in passing yards. 19th. Damian Williams had over 1,000 yards, 5 touchdowns. That's nice. Didn't do well average-wise. Averaged barely 3 yards a carry. 170 passer rating, and he finished 17th in the NFL in passer rating. What the what? So he threw 37 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. That's actually a really solid season. Compared to last year, it's not good. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that one. I meant to do this one. Rushing, we got Carlos Hyde, 412 yards. Thompson, 115. The average for any of these guys is actually not fucking good whatsoever. But we did have 14 touchdowns, which is nice. And only 2 fumbles that I can see, which is nice. It doesn't look like he got a lot of yards. Like 1,000 is it's a good campaign for a running back. 3.4 average isn't great, but it's a fucking wrong button again. It's a stability thing, I think. And then we have our receiving team. I think we rode the back of our defense if I had to think about it. We have Travis Kelce with 975 yards and 6 touchdowns. We have Sammy Watkins with 750 yards and 11 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill finished with 5 touchdowns, 588. With his injury, that's pretty good. Demarcus Robinson, 260, or we have 4 touchdowns for 621 yards. The amazing thing about his statistics, if you look at it, is he has 266 yards of run after catch, which is absolutely incredible. Our best running back, Lattimore, did provide a solid 200 yards and a touchdown, which honestly does not sound that good, but at least someone we traded for contributed a little bit on offense. David Wells got 144 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jason Vanderlaan, who I actually traded for, got 22 yards. Hardman even got 1 catch for 7 yards. Oh, look at that. That's so good. Our starting center. That's not our starting center. Sullivan's our starting center, right? Says he gave up 0 sacks in 16 games. Which, considering he's not rated that highly, is actually pretty solid. Defensively, though, that's interesting. We got Darren Lee, who managed 103 solo tackles, 125 total. 1 sack and 2 interceptions. That who we didn't trade for him. Kendall Fuller, Tyrann Mathieu, Brashad Breeland, Terrence Mitchell. Mitchell got us 72 tackles, 2 interceptions, which is nice. Nice indeed. Mason Foster, 56 total tackles, 1 sack, which is absolutely lovely. 6 deflections. Jalen Mills got us 7 tackle for losses, 46 total tackles, not too much more. Perry, 44 tackles, 4 sacks, 2 interceptions. That is nice as well. Agba, 19 total tackles. Fairley, 15 tackles, 1 interception. Whitehead, just 8 tackles. Let's see. What about forced fumbles? Forced fumbles, I'm actually interested in that as well. We have 4 forced fumbles as a team. Fairley had 2, which is good. We don't have any safeties, I'm assuming. We have 1 safety from Nick Perry, which is nice. And Eric Berry had 2 touchdowns. What up? Blocks from Fairley. Fairley provided solid. That's 2 forced fumbles and a block. And again, a block, I believe, counts as a forced fumble. I'm not sure. I'm more interested in how we're 19th in rushing yards, 19th in passing yards, but we're first in offense. Wait, no, we weren't first in offense. We're way back down here in offense, aren't we? I just ran right over us right here. Yeah. We didn't do that well in offense. Total yards gained. Total offensive yards. Total yards gained. We're not much better. Points per game. We were 3rd with 28.9 passing touchdowns. 4th rushing touchdowns. Not top 5. Defensively, though, total not that great. Not that great in the passing defense. 3rd best rushing defense, which is nice. 6th best scoring defense, which is also pretty lovely if you think about it. Yeah, we want to do that. 5th most interceptions. 5th most fumbles. That is nice. So far I'd call it a success, but it's called Super Bowl or bust, you know. It's not, hey, we're happy with a playoff spot. No. It's Super Bowl or bust. So we gotta make it to the Super Bowl. We have to make it to the Super Bowl, right? There's no way the Browns are gonna beat us. No way the Browns are gonna beat us. I didn't even look up top. Did anybody see if the Browns beat us? Oh my god, if we lost to the Browns, I would be so sad. What's funny thing is just thinking about this, these guys are like role players. They might see like 1 play a game, maybe. They might mostly be on special teams. But that 1 awareness could create a play in the Super Bowl that wins us the game. You know what I mean? We beat the Browns 42-35. Oh boy, we made the Super Bowl. We're actually gonna look at the score for the Browns game real quick. Look at the score for the Browns game. And see who really shined in the playoffs. We got... It looks like Mayfield might have went down. No, doesn't look like went down. Mahomes had 4 touchdowns and an interception. But we got 3 sacks on Mayfield, which is awesome. Again, Williams didn't do too well running the ball. Maybe we should have focused on improving the running back position a little bit. Kelsey and Watkins each had over 100 yards. Tyreek Hill, only 10 yards. Is he injured again? Did Tyreek Hill hurt himself again? That's it. Where is it? My team. Let's go. Injury report. Let's see who's hurt going into the Super Bowl. Nobody. And we are now an 84 overall. Our offense is up to an 89. We faced the Packers in the Super Bowl. Predictions. I think we're gonna win 38-31. I think the first video is gonna be a success. No. Can we just advance the week? I don't want to just advance the week, but oh god, I have my eyes closed right now. We won 35-28. We are Super Bowl champions in our very first video, and we lost Darren Lee to a shoulder tear, which is absolutely awful. But the Kansas City Chiefs have won the Super Bowl in our little Super Bowl or bust video. Let me know in the comment section down below what team you would like me to do next. I think I might preemptively record maybe like a Los Angeles Rams video or something like that. So give me any other team and I'll work on that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.